Hey guys, Coach 2K here with an update on my Indiana Pacers MyLeague using fictional rosters. I want to give you an update of what's going on with the team and around the league. As also, I got an issue with trades I want to see if I can get your help with. But before I get started, if you're new to the channel, be sure and hit subscribe and even click that little bell to get you notifications to let you know when I post a new video. And so let's get into what's going on here. You can see that we are now 4-6 after 3 weeks of play. We've got 10 games in. You can see we started slow here, and then we won 4 of our next 5. And at that point, I was almost like, hey, I may have to make the game a little harder here because it seemed like, I got the hang of it. But then I lost my next 2. So we ended up being 4-6. But that being said, we're still leading the Central Division as poorly as we have played. And you can see Brooklyn's leading the Atlantic at 9-1. Southeast, the Heat are 6-3. Grizz are leading out Southwest 7-3. And those T-Wolves, what a fantastic start to the season. They are 9-0, and then the Kings are 5-5. Pacific looks a lot like the Central Division in terms of records there. Conference, you can see, we're way down there, so we got our work cut out for us. And in the West, that's what the West top teams look like. As far as statistics go, you can see Tony's leading the league in scoring, rebounding. Blount is getting rebounds per game. Sorry, Will Wright is 12 a game. Blount is right there behind him at 12 also. Assists per game. Allen Cooley. 11.4 assists a game. Tracy Jones averaging 10. And then the steals, got several people over 2. And blocks per game, we got Stevie Hardy, 3.3 blocks per game. Player of the week came from Brooklyn this week, Leroy Dawson and Clifford Dame from Denver in the Western Conference. Those are 2 players of the week. Miles Tony won the week before, but did not do very good this week. So let's take a look at this. I was looking at social media. I read through some of these things here, and you look. There's rumors. There's like no trade rumors, which I thought was kind of odd. And then the transaction report. I haven't had any trades to even approve. You can see here I got some injuries or some signings, and these guys are actually some of them are real life players who I had to. I don't want them actually playing because I only want fictional players playing in the league. So Jeremy Lamb, the CPU still signed him, even though he's like 60 years old, and he did get in the game, and he played, and he scored 5 points. So I thought that was pretty crazy. So I went in, I broke these guys' legs, so they couldn't play, and you can see kind of a picture of the injuries throughout the league here. The only guys out for the season are the ones that I purposely locked out. So I'm hoping those guys that are 60 years old, there you see Lamb, 60 years old, I hope that he does retire at the end of the season. I looked at the options here and I go down to MyLeague Automation, and it does say trades on auto. Now I'm controlling all 30 teams. You can see up there on the right, I can switch between teams. I did that because thought I might need to go in, but maybe that's why there aren't any trades going on. So if you have played 2K16 and a lot of MyLeague and that's the way it works, maybe you can let me know in the comments about that. If not, if it does work that way and you're required to kind of make your own trades, I was wondering how you guys handle that. Do you guys just go in and set up your own trades based on what you want? So anyway, let me know in the comments. As far as what we got coming up, we got a stretch of 7 games on the road out of 9, and including a West Coast swing here in the next few weeks. Next week we got the Bulls and the Sixers on the road, and then we got the Bucks. So those are our 3 upcoming games. Our hope is that we can get back, into at least 500. We can look at the standings here. We can see that the Bucks and the Bulls, those are certainly winnable games. The Sixers are 500. Those are 3 games that we should have a pretty good shot at winning, I would think. So, looking at this statistics for the teams, the Bulls. See who's leading the Bulls here. You got Kersey, which he's put up a triple-double this year at 19 points a game. The Bucks, Michael Brady, 17 a game. And then the other team was the 76ers. And you got they got pretty balanced scoring. Nobody really scoring a whole lot there. 14.6 a game. Looks like throughout their roster they got guys that contribute. So, all right. So that's what's going on around the league. Next step is going to be the Chicago Bulls, and I'll try and get some highlights up and show you that action in my next video. So, if you like the video, hit the like button, and I'm Coach 2K, and I will see you on the court.